today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, this is Madden NFL 21.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. This is Jakeem Grant. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins now taking the field, led by the 5th overall pick back in April out of Alabama, quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
And absolutely love this young man coming out of the University of Alabama because of what he did for the Crimson Tide. His last year there, 33 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions before the hip injury suffered in the middle of November. They want him healthy, obviously, because if so, one of the most accurate throwers coming out of college football in the last 10 to 15 years. And the Dolphins, they haven't taken a quarterback in the top 5 since a guy named Bob Greasy, now a Pro Football Hall of Famer. They took him back in 1967.
Let's go.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco, sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
That was close.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those
first down
plays, you can't account for him.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's gonna
come on, get that.
Come
on, you gotta hold on to that.
Too tough to hold on to that one.
Get out of here, man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the former Washington Husky. Here's Myles Gaskin.
Okay, I'll take that. 8 yards
short of the first
on
down
play.
At the Cardinals 39. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Flushed out right.
First down.
Run for it, and he will. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
Come on, let's go. Another first down.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just under
They came through the line.
He'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jordan Hicks gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
Not that fast enough.
The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal.
First down. Let's go, baby.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A real letdown.
Taking out the whole entire first quarter.
But they allow the conversion. This is Gaskin on the carry.
Come on.
The stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run now with Gaskin.
Touchdown, let's go.
Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, That hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
I still remember being in Indianapolis at the Combine when the result of Kyler Murray's height was announced. And when the tape measure showed him at a little bit above 5'10", all doubts went out the window, and rightly so. The Cardinals went 5-10 and won with him last year, but he was the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. This guy can make great plays with his arm, can scoot with his feet, and has motivated this team and has them on a really good upward trajectory.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He may try and run for this.
Oh, damn.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Incomplete.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a draw play with Drake. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down.
Let's go, baby.
Backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw on 3rd down. Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua, escaping the pressure right. He can run for it.
Let's go. That was close.
The 25 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. On 1st down, here's Breida. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Try to look for the cutback lane.
He'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua.
Why did he delay it so long like that?
Tight end Mike Gesicki, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida.
Oh, they tripped me.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Forced out to his left. He may try and run.
That was close again.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
Let's go.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made.
That
here.
was
the
nice.
Cardinals 26. 15 yards on the play. First down. Our two quarterbacks in this one certainly have a history together. They finished 1-2 in the Heisman voting in 2018 with Murray getting the award, but it was Tua who got the last laugh when his Crimson Tide beat Murray's Sooners 45-34 on their way.
I guess I'll let the clock run down.
11 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
No, boy, that was close. I tried to slide, but they caught me just in time before I slid.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're crazy.
That's so
to
messed
get off
up.
the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6.
I got the first, though.
Making an exclamation point.
I have the first.
You got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
They get this out left.
Works every time.
Take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Preston Williams on the throw from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back.
It take me forever to score a touchdown every time my offense get on the field.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
I try to get him in time.
Quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. First down, Murray. Finds the open target, Arnold. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now Murray again.
No.
And he's got the completion to
And he shook him.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Throwing on first down is Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now he steps away.
Ooh.
He's going to take off with it.
They be catching me in time before I slide, man. I'll be trying to slide, but they be catching me just the time before I do.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time, and they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Let's go.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Murray now on 1st down.
Let's go.
Middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Dan Arnold. And now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On the toss, Drake going left. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Kenyon Drake certainly kind of a little more keyed up for this one. Remember, he was traded by the Dolphins to the Cardinals at midseason last year in the middle of the Dolphins restructuring.
Let's go. 3 and out.
In 3.5 years in South Florida, Drake ran for better than 1,500 yards with 15 total touchdowns.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
That got to be a 1st down.
The defense gave them. Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Gaskin. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30.
Let's go.
And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa steps away to his left.
Come on.
Caught inside the 35.
I try to throw it low to avoid an interception.
To the 30. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Tua.
Come on, get that.
Throwing right, and that's complete.
Oh, that was, come on, man, that was close.
10, and mark him at the 5.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Flush to his right.
Touchdown again. Let's go. Way too easy.
Miami. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The football going back over to Arizona now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way,
oh,
no
no.
longer exists for their offense.
Oh, man.
They need points.
How did that happen?
They worked this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Drake.
No, not okay.
Across midfield and into Miami territory.
I'm about to say, not again.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Drake.
Come on.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Murray.
Ah, I missed him. I am so trash.
And he's got another first down as he's brought
I would try to hit stick him.
Dolphins 34-yard line. First grab for Fitzgerald. He's got a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Got
The
him.
Dolphins get there this
Let's go,
time.
baby.
They bring him down. Kyle Van Noy, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Watch out for the screen. End of regulation.
For this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's going to be a screen.
20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Oh, they got
Now
him.
left side, a completion to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Let's go, man.
This is going to be intercepted.
I had a feeling.
It's the
Oh,
Jones.
no, man. Ah, man. I am so proud of myself. I had a feeling they were going to throw it to DeAndre Hopkins.
Desperate measures, down big. They just sent their receivers out.
I had a feeling.
The defense, they were ready.
And I knew it.
Too many people left in
I
the
knew
stadium
it.
that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you have
Oh, man. Try to cut the corner on them.
is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Tagovailoa.
No, oh, man.
And the pressure gets there.
Dang, I should have dropped that off or dump it off to my fullback.
Just would not be
Now
denied.
I have to throw it for real this time around.
Players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Let's go. I got to slide early this time around. Could have keep getting me before I slide.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Okay, I lost 3 yards.
Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
I'd probably just let the clock run down to 2 minutes. I think I can. Well, let's see.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep
let's
it
go.
on the ground.
Oh, dang. Well, I mean, you go to stop. The clock would have stopped regardless, so I don't see what's the point.
Under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Tackle made by Marcus Golden. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, no. Somebody get the ball. Come on.
This is recovered by the Cardinals.
Get out of here, man. Dang. I try to get it out of my hands as soon as possible, but they got me once again. Oh, well. We still won, man. They're not going to score 21 points in less than 1 minute, 21 seconds left. There's just no way.
They're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Now a throw here to his running back.
Oh, they got the first.
To midfield before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. From the gun, Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
You go to run it. Damn it.
This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Murray now on 1st down. Nowhere to turn.
Got him. Let's go.
He goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they're not able to hook up.
No,
there.
sir.
Incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Murray now.
Let's go. This game is over.
Taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Second down at 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all not even trying to block nobody, man. Y'all just let us come straight through the line.
Victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about.
But we still won. It doesn't matter.
They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.